Don't forget to hit the like button and click on the subscribe. Well, hello YouTubers. Yep, still a bit coldy, very windy, nearly Christmas. Just gonna have a quick look in and around the front corner of my car. I still seem to be getting a tiny little knock there, so the tracking seems to be a tiny bit out since the subframe was dropped. I've checked the nuts in previous videos, but I'm just going to check the condition of the subframe and then go and get the car tracked. Right, so let's get the car up on some ramps, which is always fun on my own, and then yeah, have a nose around underneath. It's bitterly cold, it's very windy, and although the skies look bluish, there's the imminent threat of freezing cold rain to come. But I'm out with my Colin McRae hat. Yeah, let's get the car up on the ramp. Right, car's up on the ramps. Got my torch. Let's climb under. The ground's very cold. My mat is very, very small. Right, first of all, I was going to check this, but yeah, the weld on that all looks good. Lovely cobweb. I mean, seriously, how could something live there, given the fact I use my car every day? Not sure if it's the drive shaft that's making a funny noise. But I mean, all of these have been replaced. Yeah, I can't see anything obvious. All I can do is go through all the bolts, make sure they're tightened. That's practically touching. Yeah, it's just funny, it's just since I've put the lower H brace on, I mean, I know it rattles there occasionally, but yeah, when you go forward to backwards, it seems to like graunch a bit, which could actually be drive shaft, but it's not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's just really random. Right, let's go and get some sockets and go and check some bolts, make sure they're all nice and tight. Right, spanners used. I have checked both of the front mounting points on here, both of the rear mounting points there, the front control arm mount there, cross member mount there, I've checked all three of these. I've removed the cobweb. Yeah. So the noise is either from in there or from in there. As I say, it's not a very bad noise. It's just every now and then. It just seems to have been since I've installed the H brace. It does it a lot. Right. Well, let's get my tools packed away and get my get my car over to the tyre and exhaust centre to get the tracking looked at. Tyres look lovely. I've not even put any negative camber in yet. Yeah. Everything else seems okay. Plenty of dirt underneath, but there you go. Right, let's get my stuff away, get the car off the ramp, and get it over to the specialist, and they can have a look at my tracking for me. Because as I said in the previous video, we loosened this nut, well, all of the mounting points basically, to see if we could push it back a few millimeters to get this on, but my friend modified the mounting bracket for me. So right, let's get the car moving. There you go, a new day, and I'm going to take my car to go and get its tracking done. I'm just going to start it up and get all the moisture off the glass. Yeah, right, let's get that cleaned off and head over to the wheel centre. Okay, here we go. Made a mistake. That's where I've taken it to, so I'm just going to go and walk into the town, grab a coffee, and hopefully come back and collect my car. Yay! Right, quick stop as I'm walking into Wareham. This is a field, a lot of it. It's very windy and cold, but the whole of this area is flooded completely. Crazy. There you go. Just back from the alignment centre, and yeah, it was actually the left hand side, the near side front, that was out of alignment, which is really odd because I didn't mess with that side one bit. Anyway, yeah, all the alignment's done, everything's really sweet. The car doesn't suffer from camber pull or, you know, the constant corrections on the steering wheel I was having to do, just like minute ones like this to go in a straight line, because obviously the car always wanted to turn left fractionally, so you're forever steering right. And then obviously when the camber changed, the car would straighten. Anyway, all's done, the car's sweet. Can't recommend these people highly enough at Wareham Tyre and Exhaust Services. Yeah, they've done a really good job. And it was Christmas Eve, so shout out to them and doing it for me at such short notice within a day. The drive home was very pleasurable, as always. And obviously now we're gonna, well, you'll be watching this probably February, but in the next couple of days I'll be moving into the beginning of the new decade, 2020. A lot's planned for the car, so stay tuned. I'm still chasing so many parts, but obviously the handling's pretty much there. I'm going to take a little bit of height out of the suspension, maybe dial in a bit of camber on the front, but first and foremost I really must get a few mechanical things done. The alternator bearings, picking up a tiny bit, rear wheel bearing, but obviously I want to get my conifer brake lines done, my braided brake hoses, and my rear disc conversion done, as well as some larger discs and bigger calipers. That's the plan. That will take me into year 2 of the car. Excuse me, still trying to get rid of this rattly cough. Yeah, and then obviously from there it's interior and engine work. Everybody I know has had this terrible cold cough malarkey. Car's still fresh at 96,000 miles. I'll probably do an oil filter change soon, even though it's only been a few thousand, if that. Probably 1,000 miles since the last one, but what else is there? Obviously lots. I've had my new stickers arrived. Ready to go on the car, but as you can tell, it's rather windy and wet and cold. But yeah, as per usual, drop us a like, leave us a comment, click on the subscribe button, and click on that bell for updates of future videos. And I will see you in the next episode of the Carina journey.